Good morning, Neshoba. Julie and Sammy here with this week's news.
Coming up, the details on the Europe trip, the valedictorian is announced in a spring sport update. All that on this edition of Neshoba News.
Over last week's April vacation, 62 students and 10 teachers hopped on a plane to lovely England, Ireland, and Wales. The trip featured many stops at castles, cities, as well as many historical sites. The 9-day tour began in Shannon, moved to Killarney and Blarney, on to Dublin, stopped in Stratford-upon-Avon, and ended, of course, in London. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Traveling is more than a vacation. International travel can inspire and teach valuable lessons on a vast variety of cultures. Students learned independence, cultural awareness, stress management, and adaptability while traveling around the world. It is the true out-of-classroom experience that teach valuable life lessons. Want to travel? Sign up in the office for information about next year's trip.
This past Wednesday, students from the Arts Department displayed their skills in the art studio, ceramics, band, choir, and much more. The Media Center was filled with work from students of all grades. The artwork ranged from photography to still lifes, capturing art of all different types of talented artists. Throughout the night, our choir and band members performed the music of the likes of Johnny Cash to Wicked. Congratulations to everyone who participated, and thank you for your contributions.
The Chieftain Press would like to congratulate Jordan Bricknell, who was named the valedictorian, and Adira Balzac, who will be valedictorian for the school class of 2017 at Neshoba Regional High School.
Hey, students and parents, do you want to say thank you to a teacher, faculty, or admin member that has taught you, encouraged you, or supported you in some way? Show your appreciation by acknowledging their work. Certificates can be ordered online through May 1st at the NRHS endowment site. All certificates will be hand-delivered before the seniors leave.
Now to Mr. Burks with a special report for juniors.
Good morning, Neshoba. Mr. Burks here with some information for you on the upcoming junior prom. If you are a junior, this information is for you, and you should listen closely. Prom will be held on May 20th from 7 to 11 at Wachusett Mountain Ski Resort. Afterwards, there'll be an after-prom party where you can enter for a chance to win a free parking pass, so be sure to sign up for after-prom. Here's what you need to know in order to attend. You need to pick up a permission slip from outside my room, room 204, for either prom or after prom. I'd like to have your permission slips submitted to me or Mr. Cormier by Wednesday, May 3rd, with your payment of $75. I would like you to make sure that you submit those forms and that payment to either myself or Mr. Cormier in person. That way we can make sure that you don't have any outstanding obligations to the class or the school. If you do, we'll be able to tell you, and you can get those obligations to us prior to prom. You cannot attend prom if you haven't paid your class dues, or if you have an outstanding obligation to the class, such as a t-shirt, or to the school, such as a missing book. If you have any questions about obligations, where to get prom forms, who to make payment to, feel free to send me or Mr. Cormier an email, or to see us before or after school. We are very excited for prom this year, and I'm excited to see you all there.
Thanks, Mr. Burks. Attention seniors, t-shirt orders are due today, so make sure you buy your shirts before it is too late.
Speaking of seniors, if you want to take your Google files with you before the last day of school, please make sure you use Google Takeout in order to have access to your school files after graduation. The steps can be found on the front page of the high school website.
This past Monday, Mrs. Lowe's Honors English class and Mr. Kendall's Accelerated English class took a trip to Walden Pond and Bristers Hill. The classes have been studying the works of Emerson and Thoreau over the weeks and have gotten to experience nature and see the life of Thoreau. The students have had a great time connecting with what they learned in class with a world's famous location right in Neshoba's backyard.
4 students are currently competing at the DECA International Career Development Conference in Anaheim, California this week. Best of luck goes to Margaret Hagopian, Teresa Don, Keegan Castles, and Catherine Pelletier. We will have more information about their trip during next week's broadcast.
Stowe Springfest 50th anniversary is taking place May 12th through the 14th. This fun-filled weekend is put on by a committee of volunteers, and they are currently looking for a volunteer to help out. If you are interested, please email saltieri@sscinco.com.
Speaking of Springfest, there's an ice cream social at Hale Middle School in Stowe from 4 to 7:30 today. There will also be a silent auction for Red Sox versus Yankees tickets, and all donations will go to Ari Schultz and his family. Live entertainment will be provided throughout the evening. The ice cream social is also looking for volunteers to help with scooping ice cream. If you are interested in helping, please also email saltieri@sscinco.com.
Now let's go to our sports anchors for a quick sports update.
On Monday, the baseball team played Shepherd Hill. Neshoba defeated Shepherd Hill 15-3. Yesterday, the boys baseball team played Hudson. The boys were down by 2 runs the entire game, then won with a walk-off home run by Ben Cito. It was quite a game. Many great performances included Cam Roberts, who pitched the entire game. The team is now 6-0 for the season.
Congratulations to the softball team on an impressive win against Leominster this week. The girls won 9-8. The girls also took on Hudson yesterday and came out with an important win. Girls play Holy Name at home today at 4.
Boys lacrosse beat Marlborough on Tuesday 13-11, but unfortunately lost to Littleton yesterday. The boys have a game tomorrow against Shrewsbury.
Congratulations to the boys cross-country coach, Steve Beckwith, for being named the MIAA Coach of the Year.
The NBA playoffs are in full swing, and the Celtics have been battling the Chicago Bulls in the first round after dropping the first 2 games in Boston. The Celtics, led by star point guard Isaiah Thomas, evened the series with 2 tough road wins in Chicago. The Celtics then traveled back to the Garden and pulled ahead 3-2 in the series with a tough win at home. This has been an especially emotional playoff run because the day before the first game of the series, Thomas' sister died in a car crash. He has still performed at an incredible level, scoring 24 points on Wednesday. They face off in a game at 6 of the series tonight in Chicago at 8.
That's all for sports this week, Neshoba. Back to you, Sammy and Julia.
Just a reminder that the ice cream social will be held on May 12th, Friday, May 12th, not this Friday.
Thanks, Vicki and Sarah, for that sports update.
In other news, April 24th, U.S. astronaut Peggy Whitson broke the record for the most cumulative time in space by an American astronaut early Monday, streaking past the 534-day record previously held by Jeff Williams. Whitson's record-breaking mission drew congratulations from the White House, along with others throughout the United States. President Donald Trump's daughter, Ivanka Trump, and NASA astronaut Kate Rubin spoke via video from the Oval Office with Whitson and fellow crewman Jack Fisher.
Soon, self-driving cars will be on the streets of Boston. The company Nutami has given permission to start testing the cars on more major streets in Boston, including roads in Fort Point and the Sea Point district. Since January, the cars have been undergoing tests in Ray Flynn Marine Park. Now the autonomous cars are expanding to more populated streets in Boston.
United Airlines has been under pressure after an employee dragged passenger John Clayson against his will off an overbooked flight. Yesterday afternoon, United Airlines reached a settlement with the individual for an undisclosed amount of money. Besides reaching a settlement, the airline has also released a new policy for overbooking flights and has stated that they will not remove passengers from their flights and will offer up to $10,000 to a passenger to give up his or her seat.
On behalf of all of Neshoba, we would like to congratulate Jenna Lahi, who has been awarded the gold level reward by the Graduating Seniors program for her figure skating accomplishments. This award is given to student athletes who work hard to pursue a sport while also maintaining a strong academic life.
Now to a special announcement from our Neshoba morning announcers.
Hey Neshoba, it's been a lot of fun being your morning announcers for the last year.
Katie and I are excited to turn over the announcements to Riley Hallberg and Johannes Thorarensen. Good luck to both new announcers.
Finally, many high school students entered their work into the 2017 poetry contest, and the winners are in. Taking third place is Isaac Bleeker with his poem on college. Second place went to Haley Neff with her poem Ecstasy, and first place went to Isabella Stringfellow with her poem Quixotic Thoughts. Finally, a big congratulations to our Mr. Neshoba winner, Will Cruikshank. Before April vacation, Mr. Neshoba was held, and he is our winner, so congratulations.
That's all for news this week. Julia and Sammy here signing off. Make sure to stay tuned for the pledge and have a great weekend, Neshoba.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Neshoba. Have a great weekend.